like if you could go back and give yourself a piece of advice before becoming a mom, do you have any advice or any thoughts that you would have told yourself as a young person or a younger person?
I would have loved to tell myself to be more nurturing. However, that wasn't my personality. So
right.
So when something is not like you, to me, that's phony.
Right.
That's you're acting. I'm very true to myself and true to the people I'm around.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have loved to have. I really is nothing I could. I wish that knowing myself would have started earlier, but God sees it the way that it needed to happen, and so I don't have any. You can have a regret, but however, I may not have been where I'm at now had I not gone through what I've gone through.
If you had any, like, what sort of advice would you give yourself, like, pre-mom? Like, knowing what you know now, not to have changed anything, but if you could have just given her one nugget of something, like, would there be anything that you would have told her or say to her?
Everything is not, even though everything seems so heavy, that it's okay, because, she did have that help, and there was people there that did care. And to be a little bit smarter with my heart,
mm-hmm.
and not just hand it out with false promises of people caring.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have a relationship with yourself, with your own heart at this point?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, you have a big part in that, because of the simple fact that when I first started following you, I was still pretty lost. My kids had just hit, my oldest had just hit teenagehood, but he was at that age where he's getting ready to leave the nest and he's ready to move out. And my kids are all in school now. And so it was kind of I felt like a lack of purpose again. What am I supposed to do? I've spent all this time just being a mom, and even down to what I eat greatly depends on the people around me,
mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
It was a big game changer as far as I had to learn what I liked and what I wanted to do, and I had spent so many years putting so many, everybody else first, that I didn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
So with your help and finding the inner child and stuff, connecting with my inner child has definitely helped me, connect and stay connected with myself.
And if you could think back to when you were in your earlier years from now, would there be some advice or guidance that you would give you back then before you knew anything,
I think I would probably tell myself that, it does go faster than it goes faster than it feels.
Yeah.
And so you really have to carve out those moments with your child before they're not a child anymore. There are a lot of things I look back on and I go, I wish I would have done this when he was younger. I wish I would have done that when he was younger. Or, but, not that I can't do them now, but I just
right.
wish I would have done them then, because even though the time feels like it's inching on, it really is going by fast.
Right. Do you feel like you can recognize what sort of kept you from enjoying those moments when you were a younger mom?
Yeah, just trying to be the not perfect mom, but just trying to be the mom that I don't think I was seeing or that I saw growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent a lot of time evaluating what I was doing, and you're your own worst critic,
Mm-hmm.
So I was working full time and I was going to college at night, and I didn't allow myself to have free time because I just felt like I have to constantly be proving that I'm better all the time.
If I had to go back and give myself advice now to my younger self as a parent, it would be to heal. To really look at myself and heal before I kept having children. And that it's okay. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay not to be the perfect mom. It's okay not to have the perfect house, the perfect yard, the perfect way the kids look. It's okay not to be perfect, because at the end of the day, your children aren't going to remember the perfectionism. Your children are going to remember the time that you spent with them. I would tell myself to work less and enjoy life more, to build core memories with my kids that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. It's okay. It's okay to not have it all. It's okay to be a mess sometimes. It's okay to be like, I can't do this, and it's okay to ask for help. Parenting doesn't come with a handbook, and being a mom is the hardest job on the face of the earth. So if I had to tell myself one thing, it would probably be that it's okay to not be perfect, because at the end of the day, your kids love you regardless of whether you're perfect or not.